Oh, Capcom Presents. Really? I thought it was Nintendo. And the year 20XX. They still don't know what the year is. First annual robot tournament was held. Well, that's badass. Look at all these robots. I think that looks pretty stupid, but whatever. With 8 of the world's most powerful robots. But there's a catch. There's always a catch with these things, isn't there? Mr. X, the sponsor of the tournament, took control of the robots and began to take over the world. Mr. X, why? It's time to tell you the truth. I have been manipulating that fool, Dr. Wily, from the beginning. But now I no longer need Wily's help. Really? Really, Mega Man? Really? Really? Well, clearly the bad guy is not Dr. Wily. That's clearly not it. Clearly Mr. X is not a... Oh my god. Did they really think that we were gonna fall for that? Anyway. How y'all doing today? I'm CoreCat13, and we're starting the next playthrough. This is Mega Man 6. Now, this is actually the third recording of this, because... Well, the first one, the commentary was just kind of blah. The second one, I just kept dying on fucking Nightman stage. Man, I tell you, this is ridiculous. I really need to stop playing these games right after I finish work. But I gotta do it now, because I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm not gonna have time to do it within the next few weeks. Because we're having a major remodel of the building that I work at. Yeah, it is getting completely overhauled within the next week or two, so that's going to be a big adjustment, and I'm just going to say I'm not going to have any energy, so the videos are a bit slower to come out. Well, that's why, so anyway. What to talk about? Well, first of all, that's real pretty. Just like this game. This game is a fucking masterpiece. You can definitely tell that Capcom has made 5 other Mega Man games before this, because they have mastered the art of this console. And this and many other reasons, actually why Mega Man 6 is unapologetically my favorite of the Mega Man games. Like, seriously, I love Mega Man 6. Like, don't get me wrong, Mega Man 6, it has flaws. Quite a few of them, actually. But honestly, just with the globe-trotting theme, the Robot Masters, the music, the graphics, everything just kind of clicks with me. I don't know why. Just Mega Man 6 just feels good. I just wish I had a bit more energy to pump into this, because honestly, I'm psyched. I've been looking forward to playing this game for the last few days. And I'm not kidding, like, the last couple of days, I've just been itching to play Mega Man 6. But for one reason or another, I had no interest. Although, to be... excuse me. Had a piece of Dorito try to slide into the wrong part of my foot. Anyway. But yeah, yesterday I was actually doing kind of a practice run of this game. That way I knew what I was doing. And I got all the way up to Tomahawk Man stage, and then I just had to call quits because I had to go to work. And actually, I'm probably not going to be able to do too much today because I have to go to work at fucking noon tomorrow, so I have to go to bed soon. Which is really obnoxious. Anyway, here's our first Robot Master, Nightman. Nightman's, he's not really that bad. The reason why I chose him as our first Robot Master, because his pattern is pretty easy to predict. Basically, he does that. He runs around, it really isn't too tricky of a pattern. Honestly, out of the 8 Robot Masters, I think that Nightman's probably the easiest to take out with just the gun. Anyway. I mean, I'm doing a poor job showing that off, but... you know, whatever. It happens. I was gonna say, jump, you bastard. I think what... Oh, he got me in the butt. First death already. I go on saying that he's easy, and then he kicks my ass. Yeah, well. I love this boss music, by the way. It's just so epic. The only thing more epic is actually the arranged versions that the Anniversary Collection gave Mega Man 6. Because unlike the other Mega Man games, every single song in Mega Man 6 actually got a complete overhaul. And it sounds freaking fantastic. I highly recommend you look up the Complete Works Mega Man 6 soundtrack. It's just, it's so good. Man, Nightman is just, he really is being a pain in the butt right now. I don't know why. Because usually, like, he attacks me more often, but I don't know why he's jumping around like a fucking jumping bean. It's kind of weird. I mean, now he's attacking me more often. I guess he heard me. Oh, you don't think I'll attack you? I'll attack you now. I don't know why I gave him that voice, because... well, considering that all the Robot Masters are from different countries, well, I don't know, they represent a certain theme. Like, a lot of people say that Nightman is from Britain, although certain elements of his stage and his attack strategy and stuff, as well as some of his design, actually kind of point to him being German. I mean, either way, it doesn't really matter. He's dead now. I love that. That's a nice little transition point. You get Night C. Well, I don't know what C stands for, but it's pretty cool. I got a Night Ball now. Alright. Well, next on the chopping block is Centaur Man. Yes, I say Centaur instead of Centaur. Because I don't know. That's one of those things that I don't think there really is an official pronunciation. It's kind of like Uranus and Uranus. I always say Uranus because, you know, it's a Greek word. So obviously you would put emphasis on, like, a different part of the word. But a lot of people use the anglicized pronunciation, which is Uranus, which puts the emphasis on the middle A. But I don't know. It bothers me, I guess. And honestly, most scientists say Uranus anyway, so... I don't know. That's how I say it. Makes you sound less stupid that way. Well, to be fair, it's like you can make shit or piss jokes based on whatever pronunciation. Like, Uranus sounds kind of like urine. So either way, it's like, it's a disgusting name, but same for the god of the sky, so... I don't know. But anyway, back to, like, Centaur versus Centaur. I say Centaur, but, you know, a lot of people say Centaur. And that goes into, like, Alpha Centauri, which I say Centauri, but a lot of people say Centauri. I don't know, there's gotta be an official pronunciation that's obnoxious. Well, speaking of obnoxious, we're about to come across some really annoying enemies here. Get out of here. Get out of here with your bad self. I see you. These guys are fucking annoying. Especially when they do that. Come here. Come here, you know you want to jump. Hey, don't shoot me, that's mean. That's rude. I don't know why he's... I'm not even gonna question it. Now, this part right here can be... No, thanks, game. Thanks for making my point, actually. This part actually can be a little bit tricky because the tide is always moving up and down, so... Which, I don't know how this makes sense, but... I don't know. It's a video game, why am I trying to question it? It's a video game about a fucking robot that hunts down other robots and steals their weapons, so... Nothing makes sense. Anyway... I get used to these enemies. These enemies are pretty common. Well, they're pretty easy to take out. Basically, you just use a charge shot and you're good to go. Please give me an E-tank. That is not an E-tank. Whatever. Moving on. This is very interesting music, by the way. I kind of like it. It's got that almost fantasy feel to it. Like, it's kind of mystical. It's very different for a Mega Man song. Like, it still feels very Mega Man, but it just feels different. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Whimsical, that's the term. It feels very whimsical. Which makes sense, you know, you're in Atlantis, essentially. Like I said, all the stages are kind of loosely modeled after, like, certain set pieces or mythology or something like that. But, Centaur Man's level kind of has this... Like, I don't know, it really doesn't have a specific thing. It's just kind of basic island, I guess. But again, I've done research and it says that it's supposed to be based on Atlantis, but I don't know. Anyway, time for Centaur Man. Again, he has a pretty basic strategy. He teleports, and then he unloads the Centaur Flash, which is very annoying. Anyway, Centaur Flash will freeze you in place, and then he'll fire off a spread shotgun of solar plasma. After that, he'll just teleport to the next part of the screen, because obviously he has no idea how to fucking jump. And then he goes from there. Anyway. There's another robot defeated. He was not that intimidating. I mean, think about it. He's just a half-horse, half-dude. Although, I guess if you actually did meet, like, an actual centaur or whatever, I guess people would be like, what the fuck is that? Anyway, now for actually one of the Robot Masters designed by Fry. Designed by someone from North America, good lord. I am stumbling over my words all of a sudden. Yeah, one man is actually made... I think this one was the one made by the Canadian dude. I forget, though. But yeah, he is supposed to represent China, apparently. As evidenced by the Robo-Pandas. The pandas are annoying. I don't like them. Although they didn't give me nearly as much trouble as I thought they would. These things, on the other hand, God, I hate these fuckers. Anytime I see these particular type of enemies, my asshole clenches a little bit. They're just annoying. Because they do so much damage, I could... Ugh, whatever. I call them hair dryers because they kind of look like hair dryers, but anyway. You gotta be careful right here. You gotta get off at the lowest possible point, otherwise you're gonna hit the spikes, and that's kind of the gimmick of the stage. Aside from pandas and flippy platforms. Yeah, these annoying-ass fans, I really don't like them. Oh, hey, an extra life, thank God. And they were courteous enough to provide us with a health refill. You're so kind, Capcom. Although, interestingly enough, a little bit of trivia about Mega Man 6, this game actually wasn't released in Europe until the Nintendo 3DS. Which, if I'm being frank, why the hell did this game not get released in Europe? I'm not sure. Maybe there was a chip shortage or something? I don't know. Like, I could not find the reason why oh my god. I hate these things. The quintessential giant robot that must always be in a Mega Man game to be annoying. But yeah, any European viewers, just please list in the comments, like, why was this game not released in your country, like, in your region of the world? It's just weird to me. Anyway, this part right here always makes me a little bit nervous, because you gotta time it just so you don't get hit by the panda. and may actually still die anyway, because this bastard doesn't know the meaning of space. Or, you know, maybe not. Apparently not. Man, I'm doing okay on this stage. I wasn't doing that well earlier on fucking Centaur Man's stage, and freaking Nightman's stage was kicking my ass. But Windman, one of the harder Robot Masters, apparently I was doing just fine on his stage. What the hell? I didn't say Night Crush, I said Centaur Flash. Well, that was dumb. Really should've... Nah, whatever. Let's go ahead and charge up our Buster. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of damage on him. Hello there, Windman, how you doing? Are you ready to die, sir? Apparently not. Yeah, apparently he's supposed to be like a sequel robot or something to Airman. Man, I'm doing a terrible job at fighting him, aren't I? Yeah, I was not having this much trouble on fucking Windman yesterday. I think it was yesterday, anyway. Ow! Oh, and he got me anyway. Fuck. Yeah, that was my own fault. I wasn't paying attention. I was talking instead of... whatever. I'm back in, Windman. Alright. Man, I don't know why my slide is not working all of a sudden. Alright, that seems to be the strategy right there. Basically, jump over the propellers. I defeated him while inside of him. Now that takes skill. Actually, it just takes luck. Alright, let's see what we get from Windman. Could it be a copy of a weapon we've already had? Let me see. Oh, would you look at that? It is! We get Windstorm! Not exactly the most impressive thing in the world, but whatever. Does well against this piece of shit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Lost Shantae song. I don't know why, this song always reminds me of Shantae. Maybe it's just like the Arabic influence or whatever, I don't know. Like, for some reason this just sounds like Shantae to me. I mean, that's appropriate because Capcom was the one that published the original Shantae game on the Game Boy Color, so... Oh yeah, speaking of Shantae, by the way, Shantae actually is getting that Game Boy Advance game. Like, how utterly random. Like, why the hell are you... I don't know. Look at that. I mean, it's cool that a Shantae game that ended up getting shelved is finally getting revived in the early 2020s, but I don't know, it just feels kind of weird. It's just called Shantae's Revenge, or Shantae Advance Risky Revolution, which apparently is supposed to, like, fill in the gaps or whatever between games 1 and 2. At least that's my understanding. I don't know too much else about the game. Anywho, I don't know. It looks like it'll be a lot of fun. And if it comes out, maybe I'll do a blind playthrough or something of it. I don't know. I think it'd be fun. And thank you very much for leaving that pellet right there. Also, this reminds me of the hallway that leads up to Drillman's stage. Or Drillman's Fortress, just orange. Man, I don't know what those beeping boops are. I mean, get out of here. I'm seeing you on the other side of the screen. I don't like that. That's annoying. Is that an E-tank? Is that an E-tank I spy? Why, yes it is. I would like that, please. Thank you. Even if I die, it's worth it. Totally worth it. Anytime I see an E-tank, I gotta pick it up, I'm telling you. Even if you guys are telling me, no, don't pick it up, it's a death trap, I want it. I just want that E-tank, man. I need that insurance. You know, that blue raspberry inspired insurance. I still did not research, by the way, the E-tank flavor of G Fuel. What the hell was that, Mega Man? That was a bad jump. Mercy. Well, that's what I get for talking about G Fuel. See you in a minute. Oh boy, back over the burning tide. Should be careful. There we go. Man, why'd you have to light up the fucking... That's just rude. Okay, I got rid of him anyway. And you know what? Fuck you. I got an E-tank out of it. How you like that, bitch? They like dim apples. Only not very well. Because he set the ground on fire again. I gotta be real careful here. Yeah. That's why I have E-tanks. Yeah, they changed the button, actually. Like, how to activate E-tanks in this game. I died. Yeah, they swapped it to the jump button as opposed to the start button, which has been the staple for most of the series at this point, so... That's an adjustment. Like, I completely forgot that they did that. Like, it makes sense. I mean, it's the confirm button too, but... I don't know. It's just not normal for me, I guess. I keep wanting to press A instead of B because... Well, I have it set to B, so... Man, get out of here, you fucking asshole. Nobody likes you. I wonder if I can use the Night Crush on these guys. Okay, don't die now. Okay. I am so nervous right now. Well, it is doing something to them anyway. Okay, let's back up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Suck on that, asshole. No. Man, quit that. Get out of here. Yeah, you think I can't defend myself? I'm protecting myself all the time. I was on a platform below you. Just suck on that. Alright, might need to use that other E-tank. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to, though. If I die, then, well, they'll just start me here, so... Oh, well, he jumped. Okay, that's different. Usually starts off by unloading fire. See? Man, quit using your atomic fire knockoff. There I go again, pressing the fucking pause button instead of using the B button. Get back here. Ow. Dude, get out of here. Nobody wants yo shit. I had a joke, but I'm not gonna touch it with a 50-foot hard man. Alright. You get Flame Blast and the Rush Power Adapter. Excellent. Yay, I did it. I can throw fire now. Alrighty, well, that wraps up the first 4 Robot Masters. See you next time. Bye.